Don't talk because the film's going.
You can say anything. You can say you better ride well with all them flipping aero games or you'll ask for your money back.
I got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though ambition, flow.
Right guys, a little bit of an update today for what we got on the cards. So it's Saturday the 14th of March and the plan is I have a time trial later on, 21 miles on the bike. Yeah, you start off at minute intervals, typical time trial. Absolutely smash yourself and person with the fastest time wins. So looking forward to that. But first of all, I'm at David Lloyd in Bury St Edmunds, not my normal David Lloyd, but as the time trial is literally 3 miles away from here, where the headquarters is, I thought, oh, why not try another David Lloyd? This one's supposed to be pretty plush. So I'm here, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, well, 10:30. And the plan is to do a pretty hard swim set. I've actually got a swim coach now. Yes, believe it or not, Mr. Uncoachable has a coach in some part. So we've got a swim set first, and then I'll have some lunch here, and we'll head over to the time trial, and that's when the fun really starts. Looking forward to that. All the boys are here for JYD. We've got Powerful Pensioner today. We've got Wolfie. We've got Clint. Yeah, it's going to be a really good laugh, and hopefully JYD can come away with the team honours. So catch you in a bit. Let's get this swim done, and then I'll check in with you. Right guys, so I've just put the swim set on the screen here, and you can see what I've got. Look at this. Can you believe it? England in March, and we're outdoors swimming. Life doesn't get any better than this. So yeah, that's the swim set I've got today. It's going to be pretty intense. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting stuck in, seeing what times I can hit. 75s look pretty tasty, max efforts. Hopefully try and get around 50, 51, something like that on them. And in the hundreds, where they're the hard ones, I think I'll try and get as close to 70 as I can. And then for the easy one, probably 80, something like that. You know, just really take it nice and easy. And then, yeah, 2-minute break, and then a slightly easier second part of it. And obviously you can see there's like a mixture of stuff in the warm-up with the 1650s, like some kicks, some short efforts like 10 meters and all that. So yeah, let's get cracking. So guys, I got approached by a swim coach called Zach McGuinness, who's from Miami, and he was a top American backstroker. He's now coaching a load of triathletes, and some of the people that he coaches, and he went on a podcast, recommended for him to reach out to me. Now it's gone to a 20-meter draft zone. He contacted me and it went quite well, and yeah, I decided to let him coach me, and at the moment we're going for a front end speed phase. So this session today is 275s max effort. There was some 100 fast ones. You can see from the times when we're scrolling through on the left what kind of times and recoveries I was having, but at the moment I'm in my first 75, which is a max effort off 1 minute 30, and then I have to do another one, and the aim is that the second one should be slower if I kind of fully commit to the first one. Whoa, bit of a turn there, knocking the camera unfortunately, but don't worry, the second one it sorts it out a bit. But yeah, the aim on this one was to empty the taps and see what I could do. I was expecting to be about 50-51 seconds, but as you can see, I'm pleasantly surprised, coming in 48.34. And a really good time for me, I think, for a 75, especially solo, no one to really push you. And then I have 40 seconds rest, and I have to crack into the second one and yeah, basically try and get as close to that time as you can. And the aim of these kind of sessions that I'm doing at the moment is to work on that takeout speed that you get in triathlon, so that 200-300 meter, you know, really fast at the start to the first buoy, get in a good position and make the group, make the best pack you can. When I was speaking to Zach, I told him that I'd been doing a lot of fresh hold, a lot of kind of tempo-y stuff, and he said, well, that's normally the kind of work we would do when we structure our training in the first phase. So since you've been doing a lot of that all winter, we'll do a block where we work on the takeout speed, because it seems like you've already done what we would normally do in the first phase. So that's why I'm doing these kind of sessions. And as you can see here, now coming in the last 25 meters, and what will the time be? 49.55. Not quite as quick, but not meant to be. So definitely shows I committed to the first one.
Got the cat.
You did a 48.
Did a 48, mate.
Crazy.
And just bumped into Wolfie. Look, show us what you got.
Already.
His first TT, he's rocking, he's got the Bahrain Victorious, Hoga, Argon.
Alpha Systems.
Alpha Systems.
Big up Alpha Systems.
Are you confident for this time trial?
50-50, I reckon. 50-50. I did a track session this morning and I didn't feel 100%, but I think biking's different, isn't it? So
Biking is different.
Yeah.
Get the tissues out, guys. What do we reckon? Yeah, like for the sob story. How many minutes would you take being behind Powerful Pensioner? Within 3?
Alright, 3. I know he's a great athlete, so yeah. 2 or 3 minutes, I reckon.
2 or 3 minutes. Bearing in mind, Powerful Pensioner has got a TT bike and Jacob's on a road bike.
Yeah.
A very good road bike, we'll add.
Yeah. How much? It's only 10 grand or something.
Right, guys, little update here. Wolfie's told us that he's lost a lot of blood today. So tell us the story. What happened?
Well, the story was, I put my finger in my bag, and turns out the razor blade didn't have the cover on.
Why was there a razor blade in your bag?
So I wanted to shave.
Shave your legs.
No, shave my face.
Shave your face? I thought he was on about shaving his legs. Have you shaved your legs yet?
No.
Oh! Can you believe this?
Hey.
Wolfie is going to be the hairiest guy on the start line.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can't shave my. It's like shaving my identity, mate. I can't do that.
Would you? Can you believe he's doing a time trial with like proper hairy legs?
I can believe that because that depends that he never got into the sport properly, has he?
Yeah, exactly. Listen to Ray. It's my first time.
So he's lost a lot of blood. What happened?
Oh, well, I just I felt like my energy just went like you feel like you're gonna black out like sometimes and you lose that much blood. But yeah.
So basically, the old school cyclists were doing a blood bag, giving themselves more blood so they could go faster. Wolfie has just done the complete opposite, and he thought he's going to handicap himself and he's going to lose half a pint of blood and see how he does.
So now, if I come 3-4 minutes behind Power Venture, it's all right. So yeah. I don't know how much it's worth.
How much it's worth?
He reckons it's about 8-9 grand.
Yeah.
So we just better not crash it.
I don't think you'll crash it. You're still riding regular?
I'm only riding like on my gravel bike to commute like to the city, and that's about it. So this is the first time I've ever done like a bike race, isn't it, Joe?
First time is basically going straight in with an FTP test. You've basically your whole training has basically been just cycling to mine in the morning before we go for a swim.
That is literally my training.
That's like his training. What is it, like 10k, 10 or 11k?
Yeah, 10-11k. Yeah.
On a gravel bike.
I think I can't remember the last time I rode over 20 miles. I don't know.
Really?
Front remote.
Probably.
Well, a year
That
ago.
probably would have been
Yeah.
front remote, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Yeah.
You didn't even want to do a warm up, did you? Because you didn't want to add any more miles into your legs, did you?
Look at this. We've got matching suits as well.
Got matching suits.
Yeah.
Even advertising brands that we're not even repping anymore.
What are you doing here today then, mate?
21 mile TT. We've got the whole team. We've actually got a full JYD team as well. There's me, Clint, and Clint actually didn't do his admin quick enough, so he's still repping Cambridge. But there's me, Powerful Pensioner, and Wolfie, all repping JYD. Top 3 counting the team. We only have 3, so as long as everyone finishes, we're in the running. And we've spec'd Jacob up on the bike. We'll get him to talk through his equipment in a little while.
Look who it is.
You're right.
How you doing?
Easy games, look who it is.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Was a bit of a rush to get all the bike ready. It's my first TT in a couple of years. Joe's kind of like pushed me into it, but you got to just go for it sometimes. So I've just set up on my bike, literally just about to ride it, and then do a little a recce lap,
Yeah.
and then hopefully get back in the game.
Yeah, cool. It's a nice looking bike.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I've just finished the front with the tri-rig bars on there, and the hydro gains on here. But yeah, it's banging. See what it rides like now, eh?
Yeah.
Look at
How
that.
fast are you looking to do it?
Mate, there's no big times today.
No?
I think if I go about 50, it's a 21 miler, 50 minute, and hopefully average about 40 kph.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've not ridden one in a long time. I'm going to try and stick to about 260, 270 watts. And that's low power at the moment, but
Is
I'm
that a
just
fast
building
course,
it
do
all
you
up.
know?
It's not really that fast, no. Bit hilly. Well, it's not fast for me because it's got hills in it.
Sure.
I need things absolutely flat.
I'll go and do a warm-up lap like this.
Yeah, then you can pick what gear you need then.
Well, you can't actually manually change
yeah,
it.
you can't, can you? Because it won't hold it.
It might just start to work.
Good ride.
Yeah, hopefully.
I forgot to ask you last time. Do you think the bicarbonate helped?
I don't know.
No idea.
I've no idea. I haven't had any bicarb today because I've used it all. So if I do have a bad one, then I'm going to blame it on that. but I actually feel pretty good. Hit some really good times in the pool, so I know I was feeling all right earlier. Did I leave it all in the pool though? That's the question.
Maybe.
We'll find out. Got my so I can listen to music.
All right.
I would say with you, mate. I'm not even 100% sure if you'll get lost, so I don't know.
As long as you program that.
I think you'll be. I've programmed it, but I'm just hoping that when you ride to the start, it doesn't think that you're riding to the finish and then stop the nav. That's what I'm hoping. Even Tadej Pogacar did his first time trial at some point.
Yeah. This is what he did.
You know you've got something in common with Tadej Pogacar.
What's that?
I think you're both 24 years old.
Really?
Really?
No way.
Yeah, good.
Well, right now.
I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know. I just thought he was 24.
Yeah, he's a nice target, but I was quite happy wearing the old one going.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, you're not? Oh.
Stuck in one gear. That's pointless.
I think Joe's
Loose.
having the same problem.
That's so annoying. Yeah, there's a really nice descent going down there where you need your biggest gear.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And then there's a climb coming back. So stuck in one is not. It's cleaned itself, yeah.
That'll do me for a lap. Thank you. No problem. Right gear.
Just in time.
Just in time.
Go on, guys.
29? Because that's going to slow you down. If you want, we'll look after that for you. I don't know what it is, but it just looks a bit uncomfortable if you were to call.
30 seconds.
We've got some footage as well on here. You see the little camera at the front?
Oh yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Away you go.
And we're off straight into the 21 mile TT, and as you can see it's a bit of an uphill start, so want to try and keep the power quite high at the start, get a decent speed straight away, because otherwise you just lose a lot of time. Power at the start there was just over 500 watts, and yeah, I'm holding high 400s. It's always a bit of a balancing act at the start of a time trial. You want to go hard enough that you get the speed up quickly and can hold a good speed, but not too hard that you burn quite a few matches. You can see we're going up 4% gradient. One thing I would say with this GPS data and the power data is take it by a bit like a pinch of salt. It isn't 100% in sync. And here we are, 6Ks in, and I'm starting to catch some of the people that are on their second lap. A number 9 there, and a number 4 we're now about to come up on, so someone well into their second lap. And this is the fast downhill section of the course, and as you can see from looking at the power, it's very surgy. It's like you get to some very high speeds and you ease off, and then you have a corner where you have to brake quite hard for and then surge back out of it. I really like this kind of time trial course, but it's not the kind of course that you would get on, say for instance Zwift, where you can sit at a constant power output, and that's really good. This course is like very hard on the hills, very hard out the corners, try and recover where you can, and yeah, a constant surgy recover kind of course. Perfect for me. I really like this course. And as we're coming up to halfway, you can see 22 minutes 12 I was at the turn. The course record pace was 22:05. They did a 44:10 time for the course, so I was 7 seconds over what I'd need for the course record. But bear in mind, the last kilometre and a half is downhill. It was uphill to that turn on the way out, so it is on. It's going to take a lot. Yeah, it's definitely not a given, but I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, we'll see if we can get that course record. It is going to come down to the wire. This part here now currently is my favourite part of the course. It was just over the top of the penultimate hill, and then you had a downhill fast winding section round to the left where you're hitting speeds of well over 60 kilometres an hour. As you can see, nice little Porsche out for a summer's spin. Well, I say summer, springtime spin. You know, got to make the most of this kind of weather when you get it in the UK. And coming up to this T-junction, I actually took this corner pretty quick. Like when I was actually doing it in the race, I felt like I was really, really slow going around there. But actually looking back at it, it was pretty decent. It looked like I kept good speed. We're now coming up towards the finish, so I need to beat 44 minutes 10 to get the course record. It's going to be really, really close. Like, as you saw at halfway, I was 7 seconds down, and I'm just going to let this play out for the last part of the course, and you can see what my kind of power was as I was coming up to the finish. So we've got a little bit of an uphill now, but then it's downhill and fast all the way to the line. So this was like the last kind of kicker. It was like, try and ride this bit very hard if you can, because you know your speed's going to be really high and you're not going to lose much once you get to the top and start going down the other side. I'd been pushing pretty hard just before we got onto this last section as well, because there was a hill just before you took this left turn, so it was very hard on the hill. And then it was trying to recover a little bit at the start of the downhill before we got to that little kicker there. So it felt like I'd spent a lot of time over 400 watts, and as you can see now, as we're going over the top of that little rise, the aim is try and get the speed back up as quick as you can. So I'm trying to get it back up to near 50 k's an hour if I can. 44 at the moment, which obviously isn't great. It's slower than what I would be what my average speed was, but it's starting to climb now. 46, 47, 48. Can we get into the 50s? That's where we want to be. Yes, 51, that's more like it. And yeah, 6-7% gradient downhill here. 10% I think is a bit generous, but there you go. Checkered flag over the line at 52 k's an hour. And how did it feel? I'll get back to the video.
That was tough.
Yeah, you were flying, mate.
It felt like a good time trial. I feel a bit sick.
Really?
So yes, you know you've done it well. Fucking hell.
Never heard you say that before.
I think it was just the last bit, because I was just trying to keep it over 430 watts, and I was like, every time I looked down it was above that. It was like 460, 430, like it was all up that hill. 373 average, pretty good I think on a course like that, because there's quite a bit of downhills and turns where you're not pedaling, so it's like when you're on it's like 400, when you're not it's like 200. So that 382 normalised. Heart rate's really low. Average was only 144, which is surprising because I felt like I was pushing a lot harder than that. And max only hit 158. So surprising. Speed 46.1 k's an hour, which is pretty decent I think for that course.
Yeah.
Number 40 hasn't come in yet, and he's supposed to be the fastest seed, so if he was riding faster than me, he should have been in by now. Someone coming in now, but that's definitely been longer than a minute, hasn't it, since we finished?
Oh yeah.
And he's on a road bike, so we should see Clint soon.
That was pretty tough. The course felt really tough.
It is a tough course.
That wind up the hill, man, that just done me.
I love that course.
No, we'll see.
Oh no, Wolfie!
He might have done me.
And that was for his bike. We had a bet on that you got his bike if you beat him. Yeah. You've got it. There you go, take your new bike back in the van.
It depends when I stop the clock. What was it, 56 what?
The official time zone.
Yeah,
Not sure. 56.02 probably.
What do you think then, Jacob? Come on.
Oh,
Tell me.
that was so fun.
Was it?
Oh,
You really liked it?
really liked it. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing half the time, but I was like, I felt like I was going to fall off because of the wind as well.
So you did what, 57?
Sorry,
You did 57, 56?
I don't know. I think it's like I might have snuck under 56 because I stopped it because the finish line was there and I kept going a bit and pressed the watch.
Yeah, you've done taking them like that.
Yeah.
That you need to get
I
clipped.
did manage to get clipped in.
You got to get clipped in quick, haven't you? Otherwise, they're gone, aren't
I
they?
was thinking, shit.
When I did them Tour Series races, some of them were like holding each other like that, and they'd be clipped in together, holding each other, or like holding someone who one of their teammates would be holding the bar, and then the next person would hold them. So it was like 3 of them, and then as soon as they went go, they were like off the front, and then you're trying to get clipped in, and they're going like 40, 50 k's an hour straight away. Might as well smash the cake in a minute then. The highlight of a time trial. We'll show you guys what the main part of a British time trial is, and that is the cakes and a cup of tea that you get at the end.
You don't come here from the suffering.
Don't come here for the suffering, we come here for the cake.
They get for 10 years now, so you know.
Here we go then, look at this lovely little selection that we've got here. I think we've got a bit of carrot cake. What's that one? Coffee and walnut, is it?
Is that caramel?
Look at these boys here, look at this.
Already in it.
Look, Wolfie, old Tyler, look, even Tyler's getting tucked in there. I'm going to go for a nice bit of carrot cake. Oh, that is so nice. How much would that cost in a cafe then? Even more over here. Right then, guys, that's the TT done. We'll post the stats on the screen, and we don't know what Wolfie's stats are because he forgot to press start on the Garmin, so we'll have his official time, but we won't have anything else. See you later.
Back to the